Keeping a blood raw, I still think Drake a f***. Like, I think he's not a man. I think he's a bitch. That's a bitch move.
I can't respect a that I got plastic. Bro, Drake look like he got Drake when they got plastic surgery, bitch.
If I was outside of jail and bro took my shit and previewed my shit in Amsterdam like he did, I would've, bro. What? If I probably actually would have found a way to find, bro.
If you didn't know, Drake and X had a heated beef before X's passing. Today, we look into just what happened and break down this beef. So let's get into it. The year is 2015 and Drake is on top of the world as the hottest rapper at the time. During this, an underground rapper by the name of XXXTentacion was posting his songs on a platform called SoundCloud. In December of 2015, X released a track called Look At Me. After this, he started gaining a small following. Fast forward to 2017, Look At Me would begin gaining major traction and even reached the Billboard Hot 100 just over 2 years after its release. As X's song Look At Me was blowing up, on March 18th, 2017, Drake dropped a track called KMT. And on this track, Drake blatantly steals X's flow that he used on Look At Me.
Yeah. Demons just got out of can. I get my bro in advance. Love is just not in my plan. I bet you was your mess. Can't keep my dick in my pants. My bitch don't love me no more. She get me out of life, bro.
X got wind of this just a month before the track dropped when Drake dropped a preview of it in February of 2017 when fans brought it to X's attention that Drake was using his flow. X would take to Twitter to say, "Now this pussy N-word trying to play it safe and play it innocent, but it's cool. We all know Hotline Bling was a bite of Cha-Cha. I'm not the first N-word he bit, nor will I be the last. Drake a pussy N-word. Money don't buy you respect." He then continued saying, "Drake's career is almost over. He better start investing his money into real estate, because once it's all over, he really gonna see the fake love." Just a couple weeks later, in early March, X would call up DJ Academics while behind bars to call out Drake once again, saying that he's a culture vulture and that most of Drake's material has been copied off of somebody else.
Now, what I really wanted to speak on in this call is the entire Drake situation, give it a little more publicity, because in all honesty, this guy is going to keep running off and doing this shit, and nobody's going to stop him if I don't. You know what I'm saying? If I don't bring it to the light and make somebody and form some sort of opposition or defense towards that, you know what I'm saying? And I really want to call this situation out. I'm going to air this out. I'm going to air it out. I'm not going to go into details as to who and what.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Right before you say, because I don't know if you saw the most recent development. So your former manager, which is Adam, right, from I Know Jumper, he actually did a podcast, and he actually, I guess maybe he spoke to someone like off record, but they brought it onto the podcast, and they kind of went a little bit more in detail. So supposedly it was... Okay, yeah. So they brought in DJ Carnage or whatever. Now I've spoke to DJ Carnage, talked to me and said, according to him, he says Drake, he mentioned you to Drake, not Drake went to him trying to get to you. You get me? I guess at least what Carnage was saying, I guess maybe in defense of Drake, that hey, if anything, Drake did his thing on his own, maybe with a song possibly, right? Like the snippet that we keep hearing. And then, like, he introduced Drake to you, but Drake may have not got the idea from you because he didn't come to you first, then do a song. You get me? Or try to reach out and do a song. You could give your version, though.
As far as the circumstances of it, I'm not entirely sure, nor will I lie. I mean, now that it's publicized that DJ Carnage was the one that had gotten that information to me, I mean, this is pretty much how it went. I got on the phone, and I'm not trying to go against anyone. I'm not trying to be an asshole about the situation, but this is the truth. You know what I'm saying? I got on the phone. He said, "Yo, Drake reached out. You watched your interview. He said he f***s with you." You know what I'm saying? And then I was made aware that Drake was going to contact Adam from No Jumper. Now this is before now. Now regardless of the situation at hand, remember this: Drake said he did not know who I was.
Yeah.
He had no clue who I was, even though he knew about the thorough fan base and the big fan base and how much they plays and film have accumulated. Whether he says it's post this situation.
Hey, let me just clarify for anybody who might be listening too. So when Drake did an interview with I think it was DJ Semtex on Beats One Radio, he said that his snippet went out, or people started hearing the snippet, then your fans or people who like you kept commenting your name. Then according to him, he said he went and looked you up. So it made it seem like he didn't know who you were until that point. And you're saying, nah, he knew who I was because he had prior.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That's the first lie. That's the first lie. Drake cannot deny this. That was the first lie because DJ Khaled even says it. Whether he spoke to him or Drake spoke to him, point being is that Drake knew who I was at that point in time. Long before that. Long before the videos, long before he was exposed for what he did, he knew. And he went on the video, and lied. That's point blank period. Now as far as why he said what he said and why he covered it that way, I can understand because publicly, I mean, you're the GOAT right now. He's the biggest one out there right now. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want to basically be caught up taking from a 19-year-old kid that's in fucking jail. That's low. You get what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Drake would have a problem? I say he did, right? Like now, of course, you think he did. He's saying he didn't, right? You think Drake would have a problem? And again, I have my own opinions, but I'm asking you. Do you think Drake would have a problem publicly admitting if he did take he was influenced, I was listening to X and I ain't gonna lie, man, that flow is ill. I kind of used it. You think he would have a problem admitting that?
Come on now, bro. Look at Cha-Cha. Look at Cha-Cha. Hotline Bling. It was Cha-Cha. It was a Cha-Cha remix. Shout out to fucking Dram, by the way. Shout out to Dram. Phenomenal record. Phenomenal artist. He's doing very well. Shout out to the new generation. You know what I'm saying? I want to give power to everyone that's new that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lil Yachty. Shout out to Dram. Shout out to Lil Uzi. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the. Shout out to fucking Kodak, man. Free Kodak. You know what I'm saying? Like give the kids a fucking chance, bro. And I just feel like Drake is a corporate bully. You know what I'm saying? Like beyond some street shit. Cause nobody feels this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But on a corporate level, bro, give the young niggas a chance. If you say you really about the culture, if you say you really understand the struggle, you know what I'm saying? Why are you rather than being submissive to helping people? Why is it that you're contradicting everything you're saying you and do? You know what I'm saying? You're a big contradiction because you're being selfish. Yeah. Beyond helping your family and helping obviously, I'm all for that. But people that are self-sustained, I'm self-sustained. Black self-sustained. All these people are self-sustained. Let's help these people and make them like you as a person rather than on a corporate level. Because the type of person he is, I'm not, this is not facts, but the type of person he is, and by what I've heard, he's the type to go do the remix and ask for 100% royalty rate. That's how I live. That's what I'm aware of. He's the type of person, if he would have did Look At Me remix, right? Yeah. He would have most likely did this. He would have contacted me and be like, hey, I want to remix your song. I'm going to put it on the radio, but I want 100% of the royalty rate. Therefore, I want to own the master and have 100% of the royalties. And you own nothing, but I'll give you some face. That's the type of person I feel like he is. And that's the type of corporate shit that you'll see in the industry. Besides these fucked up deals that they're giving these artists and having them sign their fucking souls for it, you know what I'm saying?
XXXTentacion would be released from prison on March 30th, 2017. After spending nearly 6 months behind bars, he would come out to find out that he blew up over the course of his jail tenure. That same day he was released from prison, X did an interview with 103.5 The Beat, where he would call out Drake, saying that he's a bitch and a culture vulture for stealing his flow. He would also expose when his manager said that Drake was aware of X before jacking his flow.
What's the situation between you and Drake? Do you guys have beef? Are you guys cool? What's the situation? What's going on?
All right, I was waiting on this.
Talk to me.
I was waiting for you at the door.
Yes. Me too.
All right, so look, the nigga hit up. I ain't even on that snitching that shit.
Keep it blunt raw.
I got to, cause I don't want nobody coming at me crazy. You feel me? Like I saw it, bro. You feel me? I was in the wrong. Bro hit up a DJ that I fuck with.
Who did?
Drake.
Okay.
Drake hit up a DJ that I fuck with. You feel me? And bro told me, he was like, yo, the nigga Drake watched your interview. He said he fuck with you and he fuck with your partner Ski Mask. He's like, yo, He's saying he go call your manager within the next few days.
Okay.
So I'm amped up. Nigga, I fuck with Drake.
Yeah.
You feel me? Drake a genius.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Despite me disrespecting him as a man, because I can't respect him as a man, I respect that nigga career. That's a GOAT.
Okay.
That's a GOAT.
So you know how to differentiate the two?
I know. Corporately, that nigga is the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I knew what I was doing when I said what I said, and I knew how to approach him. Because I know where he can't beat me at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So initially, he was supposed to contact one of my managers. So he doesn't do it. That same week, bro. I go on to, well, I can't go on to it obviously because I'm locked up.
Yeah.
I'm on the securest phone, you feel me?
So you in jail, he's supposed to contact your manager, and then what happened?
He dropped the fucking video of previewing that shit in Amsterdam with some nigga from the UK. You know what I'm saying? He dropped the video. I was talking to my girl at the time, not the same bitch that got me arrested, different girl.
Okay.
I was talking to her at the time, and she was like, yo, listen to, no, actually, fuck that. It was my dog, Chris. I was on the phone with my dog, Chris. He was like, yo, you gotta listen to this nigga Drake a fuck nigga. That's exactly what he said. Like, this nigga Drake a fuck nigga, you gotta listen to this shit. So he plays this shit. I hear, da-da-da-da-da, my dad. I'm like, what the fuck? As soon as it started, like, I knew he was getting that. And the funny thing is, we didn't discover it. Like you said, the fans, because they're so cold, it's like, I got a piece of the internet, you feel me?
So they were saying that Drake was biting your style. That's what the fans were saying.
Yeah. Flow, hell yeah, bro. You could take his verse, like they did a mashup. They put his verse on my song, and the cadence is literally just at the same tempo. It's not offbeat at all. And if you listen to my song and then you listen to the brush song, like you get, we all
Let's
not
see.
dummy. Yeah, go.
Isn't the mashup on your Instagram page?
No,
That's not. Okay, where is it? Where can we find it?
You can just look up XXXTentacion and Drake.
XXXTentacion and Drake.
Or just look up Drake mashup or something.
So now, where do you guys stand? Like, what's good now?
I still think Drake a fuck nigga.
Oh.
I'm keeping a blood raw. I still think Drake a fuck nigga. Like, I think he's not a man. I think he's that's a bitch move. Especially when I was in jail facing life. But you know what I'm saying? If Drake would have came to my barn hearing, you know what I'm saying, that would have made my fucking day. If he would have showed that he's a hospitable person and that he's really in this shit for the culture, rather than being a fuck nigga taking my shit, running off with it and then putting it on his album, then he would have got my kudos, he would have got my respect. I would have let him hop on the remix, take 100% royalty rate. I would have done it. Because I know I can maintain, you know what I'm saying, and I would appreciate him for being a real nigga. But Drake not a real nigga.
So, anything now, like moving forward, it happened, you can't take it back?
I'm gonna make the world hate me. I'm gonna be the super villain. I'm gonna make this whole thing crumble.
X would follow up with a tweet on that day saying, Drake mom kinda cute, she could get it. So it was clear from this point forward, X was gonna target Drake. So that's exactly what X did from this point forward. The next day, X changed his profile picture on Twitter to a picture of Drake as a child with his face cropped on Drake's stepdad. He then took to Instagram Live, continuing to call out Drake, saying that he wants to smash his mom and that he'll continue to harass him.
Dude, just drop a diss on Drake and end his career. Nah, I'm not finna shoot the gun. If he not pussy, he'll diss me. I want him to diss me first. I counterattack. I always counterattack. I don't initiate things. I always counterattack. Just like in this situation, no matter what anybody says, I didn't initiate shit. This nigga ran off with my shit. Everybody knew he ran off with my shit, and they just trying to tell me to basically be quiet. No, y'all can suck my dick. Anybody that want me to be quiet, and not antagonize this nigga and keep talking about this nigga and disrespecting the fuck out this nigga, then you can suck my dick and kill yourself. Anybody that wants me to anybody that basically wants me to turn around and get fucked in the ass, suck my dick. My nigga, bro, nobody's gonna openly disrespect the fuck out of me and disrespect my craft when I'm 19 years old. That motherfucker, what is he, like 60? Like 65? Or isn't he? Didn't he get like surgery on his arms or some shit? Didn't he get like plastic surgery? Then you go see like Dr. 300 like 3 times? But what the fuck? You think I'm finna let you take my shit and not say nothing? You can suck my dick. The whole team can suck my dick. Fuck OVO. Tell OVO, everybody in OVO suck my dick. Besides Party Next Door. I fuck Party Next Door. Tell everybody in OVO suck my dick. Suck my dick. Spit on it. Eat it up, gobble it up. Don't you spit. Listen, Lil Wayne made that nigga. Drake saying they found him like this, man. Lil Wayne made you ass nigga. Pay your homage, nigga. Oh, Drake, I like my pudding tapioca. Yo, somebody gonna shoot me. I'm finna have so much fun. This is gonna be so much fun. My life about to be hectic. Is he cute?
He got a tummy tuck. Bro, I can't fear no nigga with a who get motherfucking plastic surgery. See, now it's different if you go and get a enlargement, because I'm dropping like 15 on my gonna be like 20 inches when I'm done. Oh, bro, what? Y'all think I'm playing up that ass? I'm dropping a rack on my dick. I'm dropping Rackingtons on my dick. Think I'm playing? I'm finna use that money on my dick. But see, I can't respect a nigga that got plastic. Bro, Drake look like he got Drake when he got plastic surgery, bitch. That nigga got titties. Don't do nothing crazy. I'm not.
A couple days later, X posted a video calling out Drake once again, saying that if Drake can make 2 to 3 songs without flowjacking, he'll give him kudos. He also said that he tattooed Drake's name on his ass cheek if he can out-rap him. 5 days later, a rapper and close friend of Drake named 600 Breezy took to Instagram saying that Drake gave him permission to go after XXXTentacion, in which X would respond to 600 Breezy completely going off, calling him a fake goon, and saying that if he wants to shoot him, he should put the gun in his mouth and just do it.
Tell Shorty be cool, man, do his music thing, and turn up. He got a good ass fan base, like especially where he from. Like they riot for that man, so tell him be, you know, he ain't like we come from Chicago where this we started from rap beef. They just get on, come right out of this shit from rap beef. Really, they homies really dying for this shit, all that shit. Real shit though. But nah, you know, motherfucker, keep the peace or whatever. Whatever, you know, we still in Chicago doing this shit. LA gang forever, you know. He talking about X don't even talk. Of course he not, cause what the I'm not making that shit public. I'm letting y'all know right now. I just had to let her know, cause I know it's her homie. Tell him stop tweaking, cause I will be able to travel in a minute. Period. And anytime I ask my homie, can I get on somebody's ass? He always say no. And this time he just gave me a shrug, like it's whatever, cause he tweaking. So that's all I need.
When I attack a rapper for publicity on some street shit, I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna talk. I don't talk. I leave that to the hoes. I don't talk. I don't like to talk. I mean, if you want to talk to me, the first thing you do, you hit a nigga DMs direct. Bro, listen, bro. I got a couple niggas that'll knock you off in your own city, in your own fucking city. Tell these niggas keep my fucking name out their mouth unless they want my dick in it too. Real fucking. Tell these niggas shut the fuck up and save that shit for the hoes. Cause if you still online in 2017 posting pictures with pistols and all types of guns and shit, you stupid as fuck and you don't know how to beef. And if you talking about you do this and you do that on the fucking internet, you a stupid asshole and you want to get arrested. Dumbass niggas, shut your dumb ass up. How you gonna shoot some shit if you talking about it online, dumbass nigga? Man, when you see me, shoot me in my fucking mouth. Put that shit in my mouth, nigga. And then that goon ass niggas talking about they finna shoot me and they finna do this and that. Y'all niggas just I ain't finna do nothing. First of all, you stupid as fuck. If you think you can come for me and I'm finna give you any type of face or address anybody directly, I ain't finna do that. For one. Second of all, I got that motherfucking amethyst on my neck and I got the war on me, so if you play with me, you gonna lose your dick. And you not the only nigga with a motherfucking pistol in the world. You might get knocked off from a motherfucking block away. You know what I'm saying?
2 days later on Complex, DJ Academics and Joe Budden discussed Drake stealing X's flow, both of them siding with X, claiming that Drake did in fact steal X's flow. I'm not into challenges on IG. I find them annoying. But today, I'm going to challenge everyone to just go out and do something for someone. Anything. The smallest thing. Just to bring another human being some joy, and please, tag me in it somehow so I can see all the love being spread. You don't have to play the song in the background or have some hashtag. This isn't about streams and all the other tactics being used. Just go be kind in any way you can, and let's all watch the world be nice to each other, even if it's for 24 hours. Thank you. Now this sounded very similar to what X just posted to YouTube with the Helping Hand Challenge. X saw this as Drake taking shots at him. X would then screenshot the story and post it on Instagram with the caption, @ChampagnePoppy, hey, I want to say thank you for participating in my challenge, and for doing that for the city. I'm really glad you did. But I do want to say I'm very disappointed about the fact that you pretty much dissed my challenge. I'm doing my best in doing something positive for the city and the kids. I think it's really immature that you pretty much try to sneak diss me in the tactic or hashtag remark. We're grown men. If the moves I make inspire or intimidate you, I'm glad. I won't diss you for that. So this is a thank you. But again, respectfully, please stop copying me. Have a good night. P.S. If we could do something together for the families that went through the tragic shooting down the street from me, that would be great. I think they really need us right now. Have a good one. Drake would go on to deny that this post was a shot at X, and he denied copying him as well. X would take to Instagram to post a video saying that he was not dissing Drake on his post.
Hey, I don't want anybody to take my remarks to Drake as a diss in any shape or form, because I am actually really happy about what he did for the city. All I wanted was basically to address the situation for what it was, because I was being contacted about it. Also, another thing, I am very, very, very grateful, and I am glad at least Drake was able to be publicized for the good that he's doing for the city, and I'm just glad that some sort of positivity was being publicized, so I am very, very grateful.
A couple days later, X would be on a FaceTime call with academics as it was being streamed, where he would go on a tangent about Drake, saying that if he wasn't in jail when Drake previewed KMT in Amsterdam, he would have actually found a way to find Drake to beat his ass.
And I want to say this right now. I want to say this on this video. I apologize to Drake for coming for his mom. I saw you as a business opportunity, as you saw me as a business opportunity, as you extorted the cadence from that song. I'm not gonna argue. It is what it is, nigga. The cadence is exact same. And if I'm just an emotional, then it is what it is. We agreed to disagree like men, but I apologize because talking about his mom was wrong. I needed to do that. I needed to do that so they could take me seriously. And he was a stepping stone like I was a stepping stone. So I apologize for disrespecting your mom. I apologize for coming at you, talking about you crazy and threatening you and shit. And I apologize. As a man to a man, I apologize. Genuinely. If I had the opportunity to speak to bro, I would tell him I apologize. I would have been apologized. Before I wanted to fight his ass. On 1,000. Before I wanted to fight him. Before I absolutely wanted to fight, bro. Now, it's like I understand. Now I understand more because I grow day by day. People forget, bro. I'm 19 years old. I was not saying my age before, but people were seeing face tattoos like, oh, this little nigga got to be at least like 20, 23. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, I'm fucking 19 years old. My birthday on the 23rd, which is a couple days from now. I'm fucking 19 years old. I'm just about to turn 20.
Hey, when you did go against Drake, though.
Wait, okay, yeah, you said, if I didn't do that, yeah, nah.
No. Well, I was really trying to get to the courage of doing it because I don't think anybody else would.
Would do it.
We see a lot of young artists. Every young artist he's fucked with.
Yeah.
No one is gonna. And by the way, there's been other people who have accused them of jacking their song or their flow,
and
or whatever.
they went right behind him and kissed his ass and shook his hand and smiled in his face. Nah, bro.
Why didn't you? Why didn't you?
Bro, I'm solid, bro. I'm solid.
Keep it 100. Was it because you were in jail? Because had you not been in jail, would you have done?
If I was outside of jail and bro took my shit and previewed my shit in Amsterdam like he did, I would have, bro. What? I probably actually would have found a way to find, bro. And it would have been real, like trying to do some shit. Cause then I wouldn't be on probation. It would have been more crazy. It would have been more crazy. And yes, I would have did exactly what I did. Because let me tell you something. Getting out of jail and not wanting to go back to jail put a restraint on my mind. You know what I'm saying? It put a restraint on my mind. So it made me not do certain things. Bro, before I was fucking reckless, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I was fucking reckless, bro. I didn't give a fuck, bro, about nothing, bro. Because I ain't have no family telling me what to do. You know what I'm saying? I had family, but I ain't have family. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could tell me nothing, bro. I was moving on my own, doing everything on my own, and I was fucking psychotic, bro. And that's why I tell people, like, yeah, I don't blame y'all if y'all fucking hate me. You could choose to hate me. But I'm evolving slowly but surely. Not even slowly, nigga. I'm evolving fast. Yes, the shit is still there. Yes, the anger is still there, but I know how to deal with it. Now I've turned it into compassion for others. I drive my anger and I make sure it's towards something positive. And I make sure, like, if I'm angry, bro, I'm gonna make sure I drop the fucking greatest songs I can for these kids so I can see they smiles on their fucking faces. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that compassion into something else. I'm not gonna let that drive me to destroy myself, because then I'm destroying over a fucking million kids, bro. So yes, before, yeah, bro, it would have been worse. Cause I would have been real fucking reckless, bro.
Okay, but what makes you? Because again, as I said, if I take 40 new rappers, they all see that as an honor for Drake to do. Like nobody's gonna go. No one goes at the biggest person in the game. Also, when you do
I promote positivity, and I hope this doesn't sound like a contradiction, but they all suck dick and kiss ass, and I ain't never kiss nobody ass or suck nobody dick to get to where I got. A lot of rappers can't say the same. I ain't saying no names. A lot of rappers can't. Sorry, rappers. A lot of artists, but I guess I am categorized with these rapper ass niggas. A lot of these artists or rappers can't say the same shit. A lot of these niggas can't say they got here off the sense of their own energy, off of holding their own fucking weight. You ever seen anybody lead me anywhere?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Do you feel like that was almost a cosign though? Like you've never had a cosign.
It was a cosign.
You've never had a cosign.
But
Going against the biggest artist was the cosign.
You know what I did? Do you know what I did? I grabbed his hand, forced him to write the little cosign. Speaking in a you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not in a literal form.
No,
I
of
grabbed
course.
his fucking hand, forced him to write in pen. You know what I'm saying? And then stamped that bitch. And it was a cosign, yeah, but I forced him to do it.
Because you stayed in the pocket and your career wasn't ruined, that's the cosign.
Exactly.
Just the mere fact you could, as a newcomer, even live through going against the biggest rapper in the game.
Because I'm a good fucking artist. Because I have the same fucking mind, if not better. Bro, if not better, bro. We have the same fucking mind. Bro just has more time than me. He got more time in the game than me. He got more relationships. I'm not stupid to that shit. I'm not dumb to that shit. Like the shit with the Migos. Bro, the niggas hated me because I was spitting the truth, bro. The nigga Offset jumped to defend Drake, right? He jumped to defend Drake. Quavo and Takeoff ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't say nothing, bro. Offset jumped to defend Drake. Then Offset got mad because he got caught wearing my clothing brand. He was wearing my clothing brand on stage, so then he got mad, and I know that drove him inside to really have some sort of animosity. So at first I let the shit go. Then I seen bro really like on some like hating on young nigga shit. I don't see you talking about nobody else older than you. You feel me? And I don't got, bro. Listen, bro. If a nigga wanna fight me, nigga wanna fight me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I ain't never bought no fade. You could come to my city and ask anybody. I never bought no fade. If I get whooped, bro, I get whooped. But a nigga can't say I ran. Nobody can't say I ran. So he got mad, and that drove everybody to be on that iffy weird shit for another nigga. You know what I'm saying? When it would have been much better for, all right, me and bro to have a personal conversation. And I mean Drake. If we had a personal conversation, he could have seen where I was coming from. Whether he wanted to be an actor and deny the shit or not, you know what I'm saying? I would have been like, look, if you gonna do that, make up for it somehow. Even if it's like, yo, go check out Lil Bro. Go check out Lil Bro. You feel me? Go look at his music. Boom. Then I would have shut up.
A couple of weeks later, on February 17th, 2018, Drake dropped the God's Plan music video. Throughout the video, he was giving things away to people, similar to what X did on his Helping Hand challenge. So X took to Instagram that day and wrote a cryptic message saying, "If anyone tries to kill me, it was Champagne Poppy. I'm snitching right now." A week later, X would post a picture of a Drake lookalike on Twitter doing certain things that I cannot talk about in this video with the caption, "Yo, bro, at Drake." So, never mind. A couple months later, on May 26, 2018, Drake dropped a track called I'm Upset, where he allegedly disses X and even talks about killing him. On this track, Drake says SMS XXX, which apparently stands for Send My Shooters.
SMS XXX. That's the only time I ever shoot below the neck.
On June 18, 2018, XXXTentacion was slain during an armed robbery gone wrong. Just a week after X's passing, Drake dropped a track called Mob Ties, where he once again allegedly took shots at X. This time, it was speculated that he referenced his death. A couple months later, one of the members from X's group, Members Only, took to Instagram to say, "I ain't saying nothing that's gonna get me in trouble, but I know what you did, Aubrey. Makes sense why you watching mine and MO Instagram stories after Ja died." At Champagne Poppy. The internet started coming up with this conspiracy theory that Drake put a hit for XXXTentacion to be murdered on June 18th. Later that year, in October of 2018, the music video for Drake and Travis Scott's song Sicko Mode dropped. And in the video, an XXXTentacion lookalike can be seen getting killed in the video. On November 4, 2022, Drake and 21 Savage dropped a track called On BS. And fans once again claimed that Drake allegedly dissed X, saying that if he held his tongue on that live, he'd be alive.
Maybe I should do a 20, maybe I should break that 20, do a 10. Maybe I should break that 10, do a 5, then if it gets live, do a 5 again.
Bro, I'm 19 years old. That what is he, like 60? Like 65? Or isn't he? Didn't he get like surgery on his arms or some shit? Didn't he get like plastic surgery? Then you go see like Dr. 300 like 3 times?
If he held his tongue on that live, he'd be alive again.
Yo, somebody gonna shoot me.
After that, nothing else happened, and in February of 2023, the defense in X's murder trial suggests that Drake may be tied to the killing of XXXTentacion. This is all alleged, and it's unclear who exactly killed X, but time will tell once this trial is all said and done.